Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for choosing to watch this video. If you're new here today, my name is Betty. Welcome to AZ family. For all the returning subscribers, welcome back home. And all the new subscribers, welcome. We love you, and I can assure you that you'll be getting amazing content on this channel. And we have a lot of old videos. You can go back and watch a lot of videos from uh 2 years back, 3 years back. Yeah. And yes, guys, welcome to today's video. We're gonna talk about relationship, and today we are going to answer some of the questions we may be asking ourselves. Is he the one? Because if you are in the market, you probably meeting different people, or meeting someone, and you ask yourself, uh, is he the one? Or maybe you're planning to meet someone, and you would want to ask yourself, is he the one? How can I tell that he is truly the one? Or so let's share this. And some of the things I'll talk here are based on my personal experience. Over the years, I've gone through I've gone through it all, and I've seen some things that I feel like, you know what, I hope they will not repeat themselves again, because the red flags are there. And a lot of times as women, we get to ignore red flags. We see them. Yes, we know they're red flags. We jump over them. We don't want to admit it. We jump over them. And then after some time, when you break up with someone, you say, oh my God, I wish I saw that, I knew it. I knew it. You niliona, nilijua, that red flags. Yeah. So let's talk about some of these things. Number one, when your inner voice tells you so. When your inner voice, guys, let's always learn to trust our our gut feeling, our inner voice. There is always that voice telling you that no, 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 Betty, this is not the one. That voice, it's always there. I feel like that's a voice from God. When God is talking to you, he tells you, because we know a lot of women, we are, or a lot of people, even men, we pray for partners. And every time you pray for a partner, there is a way God talks to us, but we cannot ignore. And as I said, we jump those red flags. When your inner voice is telling you he is not the one, and you keep on trying, sometimes we go to our friends so that we can have our friends tell us, do you think he's the one? Do you think he's good for me? You already know, because you have a voice talking to you and telling you, no, he's not the one. But you are still going to your friends to ask your friends. And I've done this, in my life, and I'm like asking her, oh my God, do you think? And I'm like, I don't like you. I don't like this. I don't like this. A lot of things I don't like about this person, but I'm still going to a friend to ask, do you think? Like it's like I'm expecting my friend to see something I can't see. And then friends can convince you based on what they're seeing, because a lot of people, they come as counterfeits. They are not what God has sent us. They are just counterfeits. And a lot of times, counterfeits are, they come as the original, and they come acting so real. So sometimes it's hard to tell whether someone is a counterfeit or whether it's the real thing that God has, God sent. But it's I feel we should go back to trusting that inner voice. Believe what you feel about this person. Do you like what you see? No. Then there is no other way. Even if you convince yourself, sometimes you can go for a couple of years without even dating a person. But as soon as you give it a try, you have something convincing you, telling you don't. But as soon as you give it a try, it doesn't work. Another thing, and this is maybe just me, I don't know, if you're not attracted to someone and you feel like you've met a couple of times and you're like, oh no, like you are not physically attracted, don't try. People say, oh, you know what, you can get someone who you're not attracted to, and then you'll end up eventually liking them, or but what I can say with that is it all depends on how someone treats you. Sometimes you can get the least attractive person and he treats you and adores you and treats you like the queen you are, and after some time you'll find yourself falling for this person or falling in love with this person because of the way they treat you. But if someone is not, you're not attracted to them physically, and then they don't treat you that well, then you always hurt, you always be hurting, and you always be like, no, no, no. Always you'll have fights because you just get irritated for just a little thing. He will irritate the hell out of you. Even sneezing, you will hate the way he sneezes. You will hate the way he snores. You will hate the way he lay his arm on you, because he's annoying you. He's irritating you. And that's another thing. If this person irritates you or annoys you, or as soon as he walks in the room, he's annoying you, just know he's not the one. Because someone that is the one will make you light up. Yeah. Another thing is, if someone is not putting a title on a relationship, you have been talking forever, he's not putting a girlfriend title, he's not changing that title to something else after some time, because some people, they just want to be like, we are friends, we are there. You don't know whether you're a girlfriend, you don't know whether you're spouse, you don't know what you are. You're just there. You for years and years. Just know that that person is wasting your time. Don't waste your time. Don't be in this girlfriend title forever, for years and years, because that person is just wasting your time. Ladies, from what I have learned, ladies and gentlemen, for what I learned, if a person loves you and want to settle down with you, they don't need years. I wish I can repeat that a million times. When a person loves you and truly they can tell, this is the girl I want to settle with, they don't need 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years for what? Yeah, we've seen people who have dated for a couple of months and gotten married and it worked because the man already knows, this is the person I want. A lot of people, when they're getting a relationship, you already can tell, do you want to be with this person for the rest of their life? Some people, they already made up their mind, they don't want this, but they just want to waste your time because they want to have fun with you. They don't want to let you go. They want to stick with you and act. These are the ones I'm calling counterfeits. They're not real. They're not the real thing, but they act like the real thing. So that you get confused there. And it will take a lot of, it will take prayers and the hand of God to know whether someone is real or counterfeit, for sure. Okay. Another thing is, when you don't want the same thing in life, like for me, I always say, at this age, I want someone who don't want kids, and I am very sure of that because I don't want more kids. I'm happy with the two, and I could have had more kids, when I was younger, but I don't want geriatric pregnancies, and I'm not disrespecting people who have had kids when they are older. But for me, when I had I was pregnant with Nyla, I went, I had some complications, not complications, I had some stuff going on there health wise, and I wouldn't want that to repeat itself again. And I feel like, no, I think that's it. I don't, and I've had a tough time raising kids on my own, and I feel like, no, I don't feel like I want to have more baby. I can take care of baby right now. I'm taking care of a 1 year old that is not my baby. I can take care of kids, but I don't want my own kids. More kids, and do I wanna change that because somebody I've met wants that? No. The thing is, if I meet someone, I talk to them, and that one is number one. Do you want kids? If they want more kids, don't date them because they're gonna give you a hard time because they will make you change your mind. And that's the thing. You dating someone that you don't want the same thing in life. You're wasting your time. Don't even date that person, because they're going to convince you to want more, or to want something you don't want. And you find yourself, you're the one who is having to you're having to go for what they want. You're letting go of what you want. You're not standing firm on your, you're not standing on what you want. You want to please this person. It's all about them. It's not about you. They don't consider your feelings. They don't care about how you feel. All they know is, this is what I want, and we're going to follow this route. They don't consult you. They don't ask you. They don't, and a lot of women, we just sacrifice a lot. We let go of what we want. I figured men go for what they want, and men are very sure and very certain of what they want. But a lot of women, we kind of give in. We let go of what we want, and we kind of like sacrifice. It's like, I already know I don't want this and this and this, 1 2 3, but I'm just gonna do it for them. So you giving more than they are giving. So it cannot work like that. It cannot work. So most of the time, when you meet people like that, it's better you sit down, you ask yourself, does he want the same thing I want? Yeah. Does he want to relocate? If you're living in a different state, for example, here in America, I live in Arizona. Am I okay to relocate? What's the point of me dating someone who is in California if I'm not willing to move to California? I'll be wasting my time. And if they're not willing to move down to Arizona, then we are wasting time. You put those things on the table from day one. You put them down. Of course, you're not going to talk about all those things on day one, but you can tell, when you're having those conversations, what are you talking about? Talk about the things you want, and be very firm with, this is what I want, and this is my wish, and this is my desire. If they're okay with it, then they'll go with you, they'll stick with you, they will love you, and they will love you for who you are and what you want. They will not be intimidated, they will not be scared of you because you don't want 1 2 3. If someone says, oh, I'm not willing to move to Arizona, and you yourself, you don't ever want to move out of Arizona, then what are you doing? Another thing is distance relationship. For me personally, as Betty, I don't want to do distance. I can do within the United States, but I don't want to do distance relationship. Yeah, let me tell you the things I've concluded. Uh, Number one, for me as Betty, I said, I told you, number one thing, I don't want someone who want more kids. Number two, I don't want someone who is new. Like, let's say, for example, they are from another country, they are not from here. I don't want someone who is new in the country. Just because you are just coming in the country, you have a lot of settling down to do. What do you think I am? I'm going to be helping you to settle down, or what? You have a lot of catching up to do. A lot of people, they come in this country and they have goals, they have vision, they want to build, they want to do this, they want to change their people's life back home. They have a lot of dreams, because I just landed. That excitement of, you just landed to the United States, and here you are, you're wasting your time with that person, because a lot of time it's going to be all about them, all about their dreams, all about them achieving their dreams, settling down, running around, trying to help them settle and figure out what they want. So what's the point of wasting your time with that kind of a person? So you have to lay out and lay down what you want and go for it. Okay. These are the things I've learned, and I said I'm going to put them in practice. For me personally, I know at this point, I know what I want, and that cannot change, uh, because if that changes, that means I am fooling myself. Okay, another thing is, believe in, as I mentioned, believe in those red flags. When you see them, believe it. If someone is an alcoholic, a lot of people, some people, they lie. Oh, I changed. They're changing because they want to win you. They are acting because they want to win you. You will catch it. If someone was an alcoholic, yes, you can, people change, yeah. The people stop being, and it's not just the alcoholic, I'm just using that as an example. But someone is into something and then you don't like it, because you don't like someone who drinks much, but then they want to act up a little bit just because they want to win you. And then one day you will catch it. Trust you me, there is no way you can date someone for 3 months and not catch a lot of red flags. You will catch it eventually. And if you catch it, don't confront them. Just know, believe it, and say, oh, okay, this is the way it is. This person has not changed. He is still the same. Yeah, so believe in those red flags because they are real. Bad communicator. This person is bad, is terrible communicating. When you guys first met, he was talking to you nice, he was just excited about you. All of a sudden, he's not texting back. You text in the morning, you reply in the afternoon. You call him once, you call him twice, he's not calling you back. He will call you at his convenience. Oh my God, he will give excuses. Oh my God, I'm sorry, I just found your missed call. I'm sorry, I just this person is not putting you as a first priority. He's not calling you, he's not texting you. You're the one who is having to chase him. You're the one who is having to convince him to call you. You're the one, oh, I'll wait for your call, I'll wait for your text, and you're just hanging on your phone to wait for this person to call. If he's terrible at communicating and you are starting to date, just know he is not what you're looking for. Because if someone is starting, can you imagine at the beginning of the relationship, you're having to chase him? What about 10 years later? Do you think this person will change? The person will tell you, you saw it. I told you from the beginning, I don't like texting. I told you from the beginning, I don't like calling. And a lot of Americans, let me tell you, a lot of Africans, they kind of fake a lot and they show you who they are not. And most Americans, from I haven't, okay, what I can say is most Americans are very honest. They will tell you from the beginning, I don't want title. I don't want commitment. I don't want this. I don't. So I feel like our African brothers, sometimes they can just lie to get in, to get, what they want from you. So, and I'm not calling Americans perfect, but I'm saying most people from here are kind of honest when it comes to that. Okay, number three. I don't even know what number we are, so I'm not gonna say number. I have a little note here. My so another thing is you give more, you sacrifice more. You are the one who is giving. This person will never give anything. Always, you're the one who is making those sacrifices. As I say, just know he's not the one because you are the one who is making those plans. Can we go? You're suggesting he doesn't offer anything. He doesn't offer to take you to dinner. He doesn't offer, and he know you like it, but he won't offer it. He won't offer nothing. He will not suggest let's go somewhere together. He will not. You are the one who is just giving, and when you go somewhere, you are the one paying. You pay for the first date. You're paying. You're paying for the meal. They want 50-50 on the first date. They want you to pay. They don't want to use their money on you. They don't want to spend on you. It's Christmas. They're not giving you any gift. And they want to see if you give them first. What kind of a man is that? You're wasting your time with that person because honey, that's not the one. Don't give more and don't sacrifice more. Let you meet in the middle. If it's sacrificing, let's both of us sacrifice and meet in the middle. If it's communicating, let's communicate well so that this thing can work. Relationship, it takes two to tango. It cannot be just one person investing in it. And let me tell you, a lot of times, ladies, we can tell it's not working. I don't even know why when we hang in there, but you obviously can tell this thing is not going anywhere. But we give it a try. We are human beings and may God help us. That's all I can say. Another thing is he does not put you first. I mean, like at all. If he make a plan with you and his friends call and they have plans, he will cancel on you. He will be like, no, let's hang out next time because today he's not spending time with you. I mean, what kind of a man is that? He's not spending time with you. He's not hanging out with you. He's not available for you. He's not putting you first. And I'm not saying that you don't, like he's going to be with you 24/7. No, so you understand sometimes you hang out with friends, you hang out with family, but you can tell if it's, you just look at the pattern, you like, okay, now this is the third Christmas, we're spending, we are not even spending this Christmas together. It has been 3 years dating. It has been 2 months, 2 years dating, and you've never spent any Christmas with us. You never spent any Easter with us. Like something, just know that that person does not want to spend time with you. Even your birthday, they are not available. They choose to be with their friends, hanging out, and so that person does not. Yeah, you can. I hope this makes sense, guys. Another thing is, he always argue, oh my god, and he ignores the things you like, the things you love this. That person will argue and argue over. You have a point, you tell him something, and he pretend he is okay with that, and then after a few months after a few weeks, he's anaruka, he's like, I didn't say that, and then he's trying to argue, and he's trying to. Another thing is a man that discusses you. He wants to discuss you with his friends, and talk negative about you. What kind of a person? And they are there. People who just want to discuss you and talk something negative things about you. They are not worth it. They are not worth it at all, at all. A man who cannot have your back, a man who cannot support you, a man who is not supportive is not worth your time. A man who does not support your dreams, a man who does not, give you advice, give you a shoulder to cry on, give you, be there for you, fight for you, stand with you, give you that support. That's not a man. That's not a man for you. A man that does not have your back and support you, and guide you, and give you a shoulder to lean on. That's not a man. A man that will always enjoy with your enemies and run with your enemies to talk about you, to gossip about you, your haters. That's not a man for you. Oh my God. May God help us. Okay, another thing is, oh my God, someone is playing music. I'm doing this video in the garage, so maybe the lighting is not all perfect, and cars are passing here and music playing loud. So another thing is, he makes your self-esteem go down. Like, have low self-esteem. Oh my goodness, he gets intimidated. Like, you cannot be yourself around that person. He will make sure that he pin you to the end. He will pin you down so that you are not the same anymore. If you are independent woman, or you know who you are, and you love certain things, he will make sure he push you down. If you like good perfume, like expensive perfumes, designer perfume, he will just show you that, like, what's the point, like, just talk negative about it, and make sure that he's changing, like making you not like the things, or discouraging you a lot. Um, what can I say? A man that he makes you feel less beautiful. He does not tell you, like, now, for example, you have the hair done. He will just tell you, I hate wigs, I don't like. Why do you have to do that? They'll just say something very negative about about your look. Maybe you have added some weight. That person will just speak very negative about your weight. They will speak something negative. They will make you self-esteem. They will make you feel like you are the least attractive woman in this world. They will make you feel not beautiful at all. And those kind of people, they are dangerous. And we have a lot of them. You date them for some time, you started feeling less beautiful. All of a sudden, you don't like the same things you used to like. You don't like going out, because they have talked you out of going out. They have talked you out. I mean, and when I say going out, I don't mean going clubbing. Maybe you like going out places. You like adventure. You like going hiking. You love those things, but that person will make you feel like it's not worth doing all that, and they will just say negative words. And if you believe them, your self-esteem will go low. That person is just having issues with themselves. They have problems, but they are not admitting, they're not working on themselves. They want to push it on you to make you feel like, you are not the one. And I've seen a lot of men, when a woman is doing better than they are, they get intimidated, and they start making you feel less, less and less. they will come and do something to you, to your mind and to your brain, and you start believing what they're telling you, and you start feeling less about yourself. So we better be careful about those kind of people, and may God help us. Oh God. Yeah. So if someone is very tells lies all the time, manipulative, blames you, those kind of narcissist characters, guys, we watch out for those things, because a lot of people, you meet them, they are telling you lies after lies. You can tell, you tell them, why did you lie to me about this? Why did you lie to me? You are cheating on me. So you confront them about cheating, and they will not admit it. They lie. They use your words, or they use something you did against you. They will try to twist the story. They will make you look crazy. They will make you seem like you are losing your mind, because anything you say, they will take it and twist it. You've caught them cheating on you, or you've caught them lying. They're lying straight up to you, to your face. They're lying. Where were you last night? They're lying. Where were you yesterday? Where were you? You're asking a genuine question because you are concerned. You want to know, and this person is just using something, yeah, just because you like to argue. That's why I like to stay away from you, because you like to argue a lot, and I've gone through that myself. You're talking to this person, and you're like, seriously, anytime you go, you're doing these shady things behind my back, and this person is like, just because you like to argue, unapenda makelele sana. You are, anytime you ask questions and you ask questions, this person, they change you. They make you become a mean person. They make you become an irritated person, very irritable. You feel like you're an angry person. They don't make you a happy person. They make you a very sad person. They make you a mad person. Anytime there are things they are doing that you don't like. You love them, you want to be with them, but they are trying to make you feel like you're the crazy one. Are you crazy? Are you judging me right now? You've seen something, and I'm not saying you check their phone, but sometimes you never know. Something can pop. The phone is right there in front of you, or just something you call them. Maybe you call them, there's a lipstick on their shirt or something, and they're trying to show you that you are the most crazy person they have ever come across, and they make you believe it. I am telling you guys, and I know you know what you understand my point. These people, they will use something, they will make you, they will turn it around, they will flip it, they will play with your brains. Oh my God. They will just, I don't know what's the right word for that. There is a good word for that. They'll just play with your mind. I can't think of that word I want to use right now. But yes, we know these characters, yeah. And you have a point, you have a valid point. You want to you want to show this person, I'm not happy because of this and this reason, but then they will flip it. They will flip it and show you, you are the one, you are the bad one. And you start thinking, you're the crazy one. And then if you feel like you're hanging on to someone so much and they are not hanging on, a man that loves you is a man that will stick with you, a man that will want to work on that relationship, a man that will want the relationship to work. It's not only you to want the relationship to work, it's him also, both of you. If a man is not fighting for the relationship, if a man is just careless and rude and ignorant, he doesn't care, you are the one all the time. He just shows up and then tries to convince you, and doesn't, you can tell. Just know that that is not the man. Relationships should not be strenuous. Relationships, a good healthy relationship should be a happy one. Even if there are fights on and off, there are things going on, it doesn't have to be perfect, but it doesn't have to make you lose your mind. If you're losing your mind over this person over and over, you can tell yourself, you can tell there is something that is not right, you are not happy. Just know he is not the one. May God help us. I'm not going to continue, and maybe I'll do a part 2 of this. And the next one I'm going to do is just talk about, how do you know he's the one? Yeah, because now I've talked about all the things that tells us, how do we know he's not the one? How do you know he's the one? Will be next video. Thank you for watching the video. I really do appreciate each one of you, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like and share and subscribe to the channel. May God bless you. Take care, my guys.